We have an eye-opening press release here from CD Consulting. It was published on the 24th of September 2024. From grocery stores to restaurants to festivals, our southern coast's most popular wild seafood has been quietly replaced by a foreign substitute. Think you love Gulf shrimp? It's possible you've never even ever tasted it. Last Labor Day weekend, simple genetic testing at the Louisiana Shrimp and Petroleum Festival in Morgan City, Louisiana, where you'd naturally think Gulf shrimp was being sold and promoted in a town built on shrimping, revealed that only one of 5 vendors was actually serving the real deal. Unaware festival goers never thought to question the source as they consumed imported farm-raised shrimp right next to the Gulf of Mexico. Shrimp switching is likely happening at your local seafood eatery or grocery store too, despite labeling and signage that may mislead you, just as it did those festival goers. Decades ago, ordering a restaurant platter or fish market pound of Gulf shrimp meant a product fresh off the boat in ports from Texas to Florida. But today, customers are unaware of the bait-and-switch tactics utilizing deceptive labeling practices to charge a premium price for an inferior foreign product, one that now threatens our domestic shrimping industry. Shockingly, around 90% of all shrimp sold in the U.S. today is farm-raised and imported. India and Ecuador flooded the American market with more shrimp in the first 4 months of 2024 than the total U.S. annual production of the previous year. Not surprisingly, rampant shrimp dumping, the practice of selling below the cost of production, is devastating the local shrimpers. Retailers' freezers are already full of cheap products as the season begins, causing severe economic losses across the coast as U.S. boats sit idle. Doug Orlander, a commercial shrimp fisherman from the port of St. Mary, Louisiana, whose boats have mostly remained docked for the last 2 years, says the supply chain needs the transparency that widespread testing provides. This type of fraud should be a crime. When you buy Gulf shrimp, you think you're supporting American fishermen. Instead, those lies are killing our business. Most of our distributors are opting for the cheaper imported shrimp. This has got to stop. In 2023, the Southern Shrimp Alliance raised the problem's profile in their report, A Crisis of Our Own Making. In response, new laws are being introduced. A federal bipartisan Save Our Shrimpers Act has been proposed to curb international funding for foreign shrimp-related activities. Additionally, Alabama will enact new regulations in October of 2024, and Louisiana is making sweeping changes to their existing laws starting in January of 2025 to make it illegal for restaurants and retailers to falsely promote imported shrimp as wild caught, with steep fines for violations. Chef Drake Leonards of Houston's Eunice Restaurant says when it comes to shrimp, it's not all about price, so he goes the extra mile to source only genuine Gulf shrimp from trusted suppliers. There's a world of difference between wild-caught Gulf shrimp and the farm-raised varieties. Some establishments intentionally mislead diners by using menus and dining room imagery to strongly imply they're serving shrimp harvested at sea. Most people believe they can tell the difference between farm-raised shrimp and Gulf wild-caught shrimp. The difference can be seen more in raw brown shell-on shrimp versus white shell-on shrimp. However, once cooked and peeled, the difference is hard to tell. The impact of imported farm-raised shrimp extends beyond customer deception. The environmental toll of this industry shift is staggering. The aquaculture operations in China, India, Indonesia, Ecuador, and Vietnam are causing coastal wetland destruction, high carbon footprints due to the elongated supply chains, and even documented cases of slave labor. Innovative monitoring that is quick and affordable, like the testing at the Louisiana Festival, can help bring the Gulf shrimp industry back to life on tables across the country. The Houston-based CD Consulting has developed a rapid ID genetic eye accuracy test that can determine the species of shrimp within 2 hours. Previously, it took 4 days. This technology revolutionizes the industry, enabling real-time action against fraudulent practices. The test is fast, inexpensive, and accurate. If restaurateurs or retailers choose to sell farm-raised imported shrimp instead of locally caught, they simply need to correctly inform their customers. Customers should ask about the origin of their shrimp and demand transparency through testing by restaurants and suppliers. Every time you choose Gulf-caught shrimp, you're not just savoring the fresher, more flavorful product, you're supporting American coastal communities. This is no big surprise. The American market has been flooded for years with imported shrimp. The fact that people are mislabeling to make more money, that's just greed, and that's always going to happen, unfortunately. But the same thing is happening with the salmon industry. The only difference with salmon is America's farming it too.